y'all, I am Michelle Mazelleغ. Welcome back to my channel. So we had a woman, she said this man asked for her number or whatever, and she refused to give him her number. And so in retaliation of her saying no, he picks up a brick and hits her in the face. She gets on social media, talks about this black man, hit her in the face because she didn't want to give him her number. And then all these black men standing around, they didn't protect her. They just stood there. Nobody is doing anything for her. How could this happen to me? She did a video at the particular spot that it happened, and she also did a video at the hospital when she's getting her care. When I say that this one little isolated situation caused so much discord into the black community, I think it's an understatement. I think it's an understatement. And that's what I'm going to talk about in my video. How this one isolated situation with this woman and these men caused so much destruction in an entire community. How's that possible? Within the black community, the one thing that we absolutely hate is when the world puts us all in the collective. When one person does something in the black community, we always say, oh goodness, now it's going to make us all look bad. And we say that wherever situation that we're at, in the workplace, at school, on the news, we watching the news, we hope that whoever did whatever crime, we hope they ain't one of our people, because we know what would happen if they were. Now, when the world does it to us, we can say that, you know, the world is always looking down on black people. Can't really do anything wrong in the black community because this is what happens. When the world does it, we can say, you know, why do y'all look at us that way? Why are y'all looking at us with this negative, you know, through this negative lens, through this negative perspective? But when we start doing it to ourselves, that's an issue. Black people looked at this situation and literally started to throw daggers at anybody that they felt like was to blame for this one situation, even though the people weren't there, even though, you know, has nothing to do with this situation. Black women got a bad rap on it. Black men got a bad rap on it. You got black immigrants that got a bad rap on this. We had all these different people getting a bad rap from this one isolated situation, and y'all don't think that's a problem. And then come back and say, oh, this might be all a scam. So the discord in a community for something that ain't even real, that was false, that didn't even take place. Willing to tear each other up and tear each other down for something that ain't even real. This situation should not have caused an entire discord in an entire community. That to me is crazy. It should have been exactly what it was, an isolated situation that involved the people that were involved in it. And that's it. But what's sad about it though, the lady that did this, the one that scammed everybody, because they're gonna come and find out, she already know how it works with black people. She already know. She already know how black women work. She already know how black men work. She already know how the diaspora wars operated. She already knew all that. She already knew exactly what was going to happen. She already knew that. She did exactly what she wanted to do. She had an agenda of her own. Not only was she trying to make a dime, make a little dollar, she also was trying to, you know, spread a little bit of discord within the community. And that's exactly what she did. Because there are some people that can't wait for you to say that somebody has done bad, somebody did this to them, somebody did that. And they are definitely ready to be jumping right on that bandwagon. Whether or not the bandwagon is sending them to hell, whether or not it's sending them to wherever, they're going to jump right on there. Because you know what? This person did bad to me, that person did bad to me, so everybody bad. They all bad. I'm going to put them all in the same situation. They're all in the same category. They ready Who but the world don't like to see the black community going at each other's throats. I mean, if you keep going at each other's throats, there's no way that unity is going to happen. There's no way that you're going to actually come together to work together for, you know, to move that community forward. If there's constant turmoil, if there's constant discord, then the black community stay exactly where they want it to be, in the same place. And that's why, as a people, we really need to start looking at these situations and not generalizing people based on isolated situations where we are at each other's throats for whatever, for what does that gain? I mean, absolutely nothing. I just think it was a sad situation, a sad situation. The whole point that I'm trying to say in the video is that this isolated situation should not have had any bearings on the entire community, period. It shouldn't have anything to do with the people in the community. It shouldn't have anything to do with any group of people. It should have just been regulated to just the people that were involved, and that's it. And that's where the conversation should have went around. It should have been around to stupidity and ignorance of things that happen in that particular situation. And that's where the commentary should be. But when you start stretching it out to other groups of people, that's where you have this back and forth, this war going on. And that lady knew exactly what she was doing when she posted that video. She knew what was going to come of that. She knew the consequences that was going to come of it. She knew the aftermath of what was going to come of it and what has happened as a result of it. Discord. That's just taking us further and further away instead of closer and closer together. All right, that's all I have to say on that situation. I am Michele Mazelleغ. Thank you all for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.